So starting with some basic saltwater aquarium maintenance. You'll take your hydrometer or your hydrometer and test out to see what your salt levels are looking like, and mine are slightly too high. So let's go ahead and just remove this light fixture, just get this unplugged, and remove any excess trash that is at the top here. Just getting everything, prepared, seeing what I'm left over with. In the corner, there is some leftover salt here. As I scan the tank, I can see there's a lot of algae in these areas here and here. Moving to the tank now, we have a piece of the glass. So this is just where the light actually stays most of the time. So of course, there's going to be plenty of algae on here, but no worries. You don't need anything extra but some warm water just to get that off. No chemicals or anything. I don't even use a rag or nothing like that. It just dissolves. Adding the water back in the tank, make sure that it is close to the temperature that's already in the tank. That will make it easier for your fish, but every time you're using tap water, you want to use something that's going to remove the chlorine from the tap water to keep them safe. So I'll go ahead and dump in some of this here. The next step is some proper pH to keep this at a nice pH level. You pre-mix that before you add that to your tank, so you don't want to harm anyone. The next step is just replacing all the fixtures, adding the light back to the top, and plugging it in. So I just go ahead and clean any excess filth that was, removed or added or anything like that from the top because the water evaporated. Go ahead, scrape off the back there. And the next step is pretty much just cleaning the outside of the glass. This is the only time I use chemicals, and a nice little wipe down. And I like to start them off with a piece of fried kelp just to make sure everyone is still, with me. Making sure that they eat, that's always the number one thing. Another test with the hydrometer or the hydrometer. And as you can see, we're doing a lot better than from the beginning. So what we're gonna do is the next step is just testing out to see what's actually in the water. And this is gonna test everything. And there comes the nitrate test solution, which you add 10 drops apiece to the water. There's a high range pH, which you add 5 drops. You add the nitrite test solution of 5 drops. And then there's 2 bottles for your ammonia tester, and that's 8 drops apiece. Then you have your test kit, which you match everything up to this. And checking out my ammonia levels, they are looking great. Next we have the nitrite levels, which is spot on, and that's perfect. You want these at a 0. Next we have the pH level, which looks like it is about an 8, maybe to an 8.2, exactly where I wanted that, but this is usually how I test it even more to see which, one is closer to, and I'm in a good level. The nitrate seems a bit high. I can go further details on another video if you would like. Just let me know in the comments. And I checked the next day to see what that looks like, and it looks like they actually came down tremendously. So let me know if you want me to go into details, and thank you for watching. Peace.